Oh, it's bright. Hey. Now it's looking good. Oh. A little too high. It's live. Hold on. Yes. I have acquired Kitty. All right. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the video. Welcome everyone new and old. We are going to be playing some producer. Welcome new and old. What about a secret third thing? Welcome to a secret third thing as well. Once again. It's a little bit better. Okay, so we're gonna beat this game. We're gonna beat it. I know it. We have, as far as I was expecting, gotten to the end, but there's more. We have completed what we needed to do. Downtown is hunched over, sharp winds cut into the streets. Teeth chattering, you have no clue what to do or where to go. You have to ask for help. Yeah, let's start with the biochemist. The bridge has been cut. The boat is loose, drifting downstream. Dozens of potted plants float in the water. You can hear the biochemist scream from inside. Fuck this! Fuck all this shit! Out! Out! Make room! Make space! Get the fuck away! She bears on deck, carrying a big pile of notes. You call out to her, across the freezing water. Where is the cyborg? The cyborg? Who cares? She throws the pile of notes overboard, the research, the sketches, and the manic diary entries soak in sink. The biochemist doesn't pay you any more attention. She's too busy making room for new things. While the houseboat drifts away towards the middle of a beachless ocean. Mortar cracks and bricks crumble. Downtown shrivels up. You need help. The mechanic, he's not going to be of any help. I mean, I guess I could have stayed there. Live dangerously. Acid falls down on the poison earth. Sickness blooms. SID doesn't acknowledge you on your way towards the workshop. Hey, up there! Like a stuffed bird strung up by 100 little drones, the mechanic is hovering above you. He smiles like 3 pounds of cheesecake. I did it! I pulled myself up! I did it by myself! No help! That's great! You quickly shout your question. Where's the cyborg? Oh, her, yeah, sorry. I only visited her once. The drones are pulling him up farther and further. Further and further. But she blindfolded me so I wouldn't be able to re-thread the... Gone. Carried by his invention, the mechanic disappears into the endless frost of the night. Ice-cold air claws and tears at the world's soft skin. Arctic frost covers the plains. The world is dying. There's only one option left. The Dadists. One thing that's kind of interesting, data sounds like data. I don't know. White and empty, this place is devoid of anything to hold on to or cherish. Dataist number 3 and number 2 have disappeared. Nothing of their work remains. Only Dataist 1 is still holding out, hoping. Something is sticking out of his left ear, trickling thin blonde blood. Fuck no. His pencil has been pushed through the eardrum and deep into the head. Data's number one smiles dreamily, waiting for your question. Where's the cyborg? The words come garbled, randomized. Bark! Twig! Photosynthesis! You leave him to his endless rabble. The empty space begins to fold in on itself as you leave it behind. Did he do this to himself? Suddenly, hit by a gale of freezing wind, you get it. There's no other option. The forest. The cyborg must be hiding in the forest. You step on it. Drive into the forest. The Garden of Eden, where else, right? Where else would a robot go than nature? The forest is cold and dark. All the birds are gone. Silence reigns supreme. Autosave. Now, in your hour of greatest need, the hideout reveals itself to you. Holy shit. A bunker. Heavy concrete walls and stale air. Crumbling stairs, dissolving in the darkness. Linger for a second. The artisan discovered it on one of her extended walks. She already knew what she'd have to do by then. This place promised the required privacy and protection. Coming here was one of the last things she ever did. Descend. The microscope was brought here piece by piece. A slow, arduous process. Stay. Initially inspired by the biochemist's work, the microscope was further modified. No longer only a toy of discovery, but a tool of measurement instead. Cold and precise, relentlessly useful. Stay. You peek through the microscope. A network of thin lines stretching through the darkness, narrowing down into a single strand. Continue. The pile of meat festers in silence. Wait. Hundreds of small animals snatched from the forest. Not rescued, just preserved for later. Wait. This is where the artisan died, together with the animals. Piece by piece, muscle by muscle. Meat processed and altered, inserted back into her body. This is where it happened. Tubularity. The smell is terrible. Wait. The pile of meat pulsates in the dark. It contracts and expands, a perverted heartbeat. Continue. Book by book, piece by piece, a small library has found its way down here. The cyborg must have worked for months, years. The map. A floor plan of the offices. Drawn with crude accuracy, a red line goes far below the basement, past lobby and servers. It keeps growing upwards, far beyond the topmost floor into the infinite cosmos. Red arrows and exclamation marks pointing at the elevator. Electric currents, hacked and subverted, exploding downwards from the giant socket. The books. Information on every conceivable subject. Ancient dictionaries, obscure essays, forgotten manifestos, cheap novels, scientific journals. Stuffed into the shelves without order. Raw metadata ready for random access. The notes. You flip through the notes, hundreds of experiments, hundreds of failed attempts. Thousands of hypotheses on how to do it better, a desperate drive to succeed. Then the writing stops. Numbers mingled with dried up blood on crumpled pages. Words yield to graphs and diagrams, calculations and schematics, the map. And then, at last, a scribbled note. For you. Toto, come to the elevator. Push the buttons all at once. Hurry, please. Deep breaths. Calm down. Fuck no! Let's go! The books disappear and fade away. Then the meat is left to rot and die. And the microscope dangles limply from the wall. As you sprint up the stairs back out into the corpse-cold night, your ragged clothes flutter in the wind as you stumble backwards towards the car. It's all coming to an end. Arctic silence envelops you. Tape deck. Something's not right here. The tape deck won't open. Caress it. Good old tape deck. Thick, black plastic, hard buttons, heavy knobs, worn down and shiny from many years of use. It's soft to the touch, melting slowly. It cramps up under your gentle strokes, growing suddenly hard, then soft again. You can't believe your ears. It's your favorite track! Thank you. You don't look back. So this is it. The end of the line. You think about the cyborg. Why would such an advanced being require your help? I've got no qualifications for any of this! Holy shit! You can't remember buying a phone. You didn't send that application. The cyborg must have set you up. But why? Why me? The world rolls under your wheels. You can't figure it out. Fuck! Dying trees are sinking into the hungry earth. The biochemist must be far away by now, drifting through the fog in her barren boat. What a fool. One can't survive without help, without a job. You think about your job. Level up. You love your job! I can't wait to tell the boss about the cyborg. Once you do that, everything will be okay again. Yes, let's go! Shaken by acid winds, your car carries you past the factory's remains. The mechanic, pulled into the lower stratosphere by his drones, has probably frozen to death by now. He would have been better off just staying in his chair. But no, he had ambitions. Disrespect your function, pay the price. There's definitely different endings for this game. Because I did things in a very specific way, and it seems like there's a lot of different options. You think about the end of it all. Do you remember how funny it was in the beginning? How open and free and full of promise? It's all been over now for some time now. Abstract and empty. Devoid of anything real. It's only vaguely gesturing in the direction of coherence. Using the cyborg, we can make it all okay again. Concrete turns to slush under your wheels. The dadaist left nothing behind, only white walls. Downtown, cold and empty. This is where it ends. Dark water churns below. The canals have gone quiet. The mall is empty and dead. The tall towers of glass sway slightly from side to side. Smooth doors slide open. One last time. Naked fear distorts the receptionist's face. Toto, please. There's no time. I'm sorry. Servers. That's not where I should go now. Wait, how do I unlock the secret compartment again? Boss, you have to be sure that the cyborg is actually here before you go up. Push the top 3 buttons. What the fuck? Foul eyes and foul eggs and feces. The cyborg gurgles and spits because it can no longer speak. It's helpless, weak, and trapped in the compartment. A cable stretched towards you, held by rotting fingers. There's something urgent in the cyborg's eyes. It needs your help. This is it. Time to decide. Help the cyborg. The cyborg is a stinking sack of dying cells. Rotten and foul with strange plans, unclear motives. You've got no clue what's going on. But the cyborg will change everything, not necessarily for the better. It's also very weird. Take the cable. It writhes and pulsates, the cyborg's irregular heartbeat syncing up with yours. The cyborg has sacrificed everything for this. Or the last chance. Don't fuck it up. The socket is only a few steps away. Fuck. The cable's too short. Pull again. 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 Pull harder. Pull harder. Pull harder. Just, it's not doing it. It doesn't work. It's no use. You know what to do. Connect the cable. It all goes dark. You twitch and convulse. Puppet-like legs give out. Impossible amounts of raw information rip right through you. Roots and twigs, strands of hair, arteries and veins. On the one hand, a vast network, chemical bridges, chains of enzymes. The non-animal metabolism eating away at the rock beneath your feet, dissolving and melting it all down into a primal soup. The growth can't yearn, it can only expand. A slender tendril randomly stretching out into the endless dark, looking for a new food amongst the stars. This is what you plugged into. White foam spills from your open mouth. On the other hand, the cyborg. Calculative raw power and rational thought, far surpassing the nature's random stumble. Cold, hard, and clear, like ice. Intent. Shooting through your nervous system, systematically ripping into the growth's feral urges. In this battle, victory is a quantifiable outcome. Then suddenly, no more tension. Two hands become one as heart finally gives out and the old body sinks to the floor. The network beneath the rocks, the tingle digestive liquid and all of its enzymes. It's like learning to walk again, random twitches building on each other, solidifying into patterns of movement, approximations of instincts. Everyone else is here as well. Semi-digested, reconstructed, merged. A ball of screaming neurons falling through the infinite cosmos. You try to hold on to yourself. You try to hold on to. You try to hold on. You try to hold. You try to. You try. You. There we go. A game by Stuffed Wombat. Stuffed Wombat. I had to make sure I said it right. Vienna. There it is. The executive producer. So we didn't get to 100% weirdness, which I'm kind of surprised at. But I guess we were too enthusiastic to get fully 100% weird. L, thank you for playing. L, does that mean that I got the worst ending? Did I lose? It's hard to tell. Oh, we get more endings. What the fuck? Foul eggs and feces. Do your job. The boss took a chance on you, gave you a job when nobody else would. I'm the producer. Producing makes me happy. Time to do my job. Press the button. Weak and rotten, the cyborg can only gurgle and spit. Nothing can stop you from doing your job. The boss will be so very proud. You're almost there. Whoa! The man jumps out from behind the potted plant, teeth bared to a horrible grin. The executive producer. Hello. You've done a fine job. Let me finish it for you. The sleep dart is very effective. Outside, life goes on. Using the cyborg's parts, the end of the world has been thoroughly and completely disrupted. Everything is back to how it always was. You've been promoted. Work. You've got a lot of responsibility now. Sleep. No dreams disturb your slumber. Remember. The phone that woke you all these years ago rings hollow in your head. Your room is tidy. Compensation is top tier. Work. You check if the prisoners are well behaved. Sleep. No dreams disturb your slumber. Remember. You refuse to remember the fragile vase and its shimmering shards. Work. The prisoners never know if they're being watched or not, making for a very docile jail experience. Sleep. No dreams disturb your slumber. Remember. The rigid pattern. The golden grid. Work. Nobody tries to escape. Sleep. No dreams disturb your slumber. Remember. They've probably caught the biochemist by now. Work. Nobody tries to escape. Sleep. No dreams disturb your slumber. Remember. Technology sure is weird. Little legs wriggle in your memory. Work. Nobody tries to escape. Sleep. No dreams disturb your slumber. Remember. The mechanic has drifted off out into the cosmos. Work. Nobody tries to escape. Sleep. No dreams disturb your slumber. Remember. You sigh. The ladder would have made a perfect shortcut. Work. Nobody tries to escape. Sleep. No dreams disturb your slumber. Remember. The time of lethal rides and horrible elevators is far behind you. Work. Nobody tries to escape. Sleep. No dreams disturb your slumber. Remember. Data's number 2 is right in the end. No, stop. I shouldn't think about stuff like that. Not part of the job. Work. Nobody tries to escape. Sleep. No dreams disturb your slumber. Remember. The jittery excitement of going up to the boss again. Work. Nobody tries to escape. Sleep. No dreams disturb your slumber. Remember. You can picture it clearly. The boss, slumped down at the desk, sobbing. He doesn't know it yet. You're about to produce the shit out of the world's problems. He was so small and fragile in your arms. Work. Nobody tries to escape. Sleep. No dreams disturb your slumber. Remember. You don't want to remember your desperate dash for the hideout. Forget the cyborg and its foul smell. This is all behind me. Work. Nobody tries to escape. Sleep. No dreams disturb your slumber. Remember. Looking back on your career, you can be proud. And now with this new job, even more so. You hope the executive producer is doing fine as well. Work. Nobody tries to escape. Sleep. No dreams disturb your slumber. Remember. You're very productive. Work. Nobody tries to escape. Sleep. No dreams disturb your slumber. The end. Boom! 2 endings. Can you believe it? Oh, thank you, Save Points. The executive producer. Alright. L doesn't do anything. It's truly a one-button game. That's it. There's 2 endings.